Hello, hello. All right, run. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Everyone hear me all loud and clear? Good morning, guys. What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Cool. Thank you, Alan. We're at home today. We're not at the office today, so I couldn't drive to the office with my old man back. So we are tuning in from home today. We're just getting all set up here. Morning, everyone. Morning, man. Welcome back. What's going on, guys? Loud and clear. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. All right, there we go. Yeah, Goldie has had some absolutely huge moves today in Asia. Some massive moves. Some massive moves up again. Huge moves up here today in gold in Asia. We spoke about in our Asia market call for price to come up and liquidate these highs here and re-tap into 2750. Then ended up ripping, about 150 ticks. I didn't get the buys, unfortunately. There was no bottom wick on this 30-minute or 15, so it kind of threw me off a bit. I don't know if any of you guys on Zoom got the buys from the market call. I unfortunately didn't. There was nothing super clear. I think yesterday's buys were much nicer. Why is the YouTube chat not working? Not sure. Yeah, beautiful buys yesterday on gold in the New York session, which we spoke about in our pre-New York market call, which came down, grabbed belows, broke out. Really nice buys here. Ended up just completely, massively ripping back above. Came back above, held 27.25, which was our weekly resistance. Broke above it, held it as support, and just continued to rip higher. So we have a look at the daily close here on gold. Yesterday was again an absolutely huge day. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, slightly better, thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, if anyone wonders if I make any weird, outrageous noises today, it's because, yeah, I have a very bad back. Every now and again I move it in a weird way and it does still hurt a lot. But yeah, we saw yesterday close with a 430 tick candle, which is insane. I was having a look at from this morning's one-to-one. This past 3 weeks on gold has been the most insane start to the year. We've seen gold rip up 1,300 ticks, which is absolutely phenomenal. Some phenomenal pushes. So good job to you guys who have been taking advantage of these pushes. It's been absolutely huge. So we need to adjust our key levels here again. This one will be 2775, about here, which will be monthly res. We've got monthly resistance up there. So where gold is sitting now for the day, gold is back at all-time high resistance, which is huge. So are we going to completely smash through it and continue pushing up? Or, you know, is it a level where gold is going to find some resistance and we're going to start to creep our way back lower before seeing that push back higher? Look how big of a resistance level this is. You know, I think even if gold was going to break it, finding some resistance around 2750 would make a lot of sense. It's a very, very, very big level. Very, very big level. But again, you know, do I want to be selling gold after this week and this month so far has had just an absolutely ridiculous push up? Not really, not yet, to be honest. You know, a little intraday 30-minute bearish close isn't enough for me to want to trade against a 1,300 tick current monthly close. So I'm gonna need to see how we react around here. Same as yesterday, you know, you had this big push up here in Asia. If you tried to short this yesterday, you would have stopped out every time. You would have stopped out here, tried to short again here, stopped out again. However, like I was saying yesterday, if anything, you're just waiting for pullback opportunities to continue buying. Well, same thing again. Why would we change anything today? Same as yesterday in Asia. So same as yesterday today in gold. If we can come back down, grab some lows, hold some support, then I'm only looking for continuation moves. Exactly like here yesterday. I'm not interested in any type of sells on gold. Anyone trying to catch sells on gold here is just trying to call the tops because they missed these easy buys up. If I want to get short on gold, it would have to be, you know, maybe tomorrow. If today was to close, you know, maybe doji around this resistance top wick tomorrow, then I could consider some pullbacks. But as of right now, I have zero desire to short gold. I have zero desire to try and call the top and try and be right. I want to follow the trend, which is extremely, extremely bullish. I've got a margin call already. Use this. Margin call to start the morning. But yeah, obviously it's very, very bullish, you know, so it's, you know, it's hard to buy this high. But if you had said that yesterday as well, you would have missed out on New York ripping up another 250 ticks just because you're trying to call the tops. So people trying to call the tops here on gold yesterday would have got stopped out every single time. So what's the reason for us to want to think otherwise today? So we'll see how we do react today. I'm not too sure what London will bring. You know, you've had this really nice push up. You grab lows, close bullish, continue pushing up. What was this at? 6 AM London time, you did have 120 tick sell-off, which is very, very big. However, as a intraday, you know, you're straight back into support. Straight back into support, which is currently being held. So, you know, maybe if the hourly can fake out, close back bullish, you know, you could look for some longs. Otherwise, you may squeeze down a little bit lower before that, where you may kind of creep back down into here, and then, you know, we could be looking for that. Continuation. But gold will be a little bit tricky today in London, guys. We've been talking about these buys up into 27.25 and 27.50 all week. So now that we're up here, now's not the time to be, you know, trying to go full margin. We're at all-time high resistance where anything can happen. Absolutely anything can happen. I would love to see gold, you know, break all-time highs and tap into new levels. But before that, you know, we've broken some massive levels here. So just to pull back to here first, as more of a swing outlook would be nice. However, we know what gold's like. Gold can just can just keep ripping. So let's have a look at copper. I don't know, not too sure what gold's going to bring. Copper broke below, held this, continued pushing lower. How is copper on the daily? Looking like we're going to come down and fill in some wicks. Let's get rid of these levels here. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, one Donald Trump tweet and absolutely anything can happen. Something we always have to keep in mind now as well. Absolutely. Weekly here on copper, back down at this weekly support, but also we have to remember we are at that monthly resistance, grabbing previous monthly highs. Daily starting to leave some nice rejections. However, you're not really driving, so you're still kind of a little bit bearish here on copper. You have already grabbed liquidity here. Grabbed liquidity, tried to push up. So this is a, look at this. This is a big level on copper. 4.3 is a big support level. But given this hourly has closed bearish, would I be buying copper at this 7 a.m. candle? No, probably not. You'd probably be talking closer to potentially 8 to 9 a.m. London time to see how you actually hold around this support. So copper's going to need a little bit of time. NASDAQ continuing the breakout higher. Look at this, beautiful pushes here on NASDAQ. Holding that daily support. Faked out of this triangle formation, broke back to the upside, held it yesterday's support, and now gapping up higher. Some really nice pushes here on the stocks as well. Stocks are booming, gold's booming. Look at this, major support bouncing. 4.75% here on the S&P as well. So absolutely huge moves to start the year on gold. We've got 1 minute till this 30 minutes is going to close here on gold. We shall see how it's going to close, see if we break out. It's looking pretty good actually. It's looking pretty nice. Let me try and fix this. Yeah, it'd be more of a morning star here on gold if this had grabbed the lows here. That would be nice. You know, if you'd grabbed these lows and actually held it, I'd be more confidence to buy that. There, we kind of didn't really grab the lows. Kind of got 3 equal lows here. But yeah, I mean, you know, if we do start breaking back above, obviously we are overall bullish. So we want to be following that. Like I say, anyone who's trying to call the tops here on gold is going to get squeezed out. Add another 100k on Topstep to the funding yesterday, which was good. Like I say, you got to be taking advantage of these moves on gold. I need to set up the trade copy here. Let me set up trade copy. 4851. Are we back? Hello. Sorry, Zoom guys, I don't know what happened there. Are we back? Can you guys on Zoom hear me? Yeah, cool. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I was just saying that this move up here on gold, like this has been a very corrective move up. Like, yeah, you could easily see some decent retracements of that for sure. It's a really big push up. Very big push up. Am I freezing? Let me have a look, guys. 2 seconds. Let me see. Let me have a look. Looks to be better. It was kind of bad. It should be better now, guys. Decent 30-minute closure here on gold, breaking back above 2750. So if we can see some bottom wicks, we will look for some longs. Didn't really re-grab the lows though, which is interesting. However, he did hold this support. He had this big push higher. 15-minute broke above, held it and squeezed. We have intraday resistance around here. What do we have from? I'd love to see it come down and grab some 15 lows and then re-break out. Play this about 35 tick range. What the F is that, Aaron? What pair? What's the title of this stream that you're watching? Title of the stream, live gold futures trading. What could this chart be? Let me just have a think to myself. Let me just have a think. Let me just have a quick little think. Hey Nathan, what's going on, man? Welcome back. This is NASDAQ. This is the NASDAQ chart here. Squeezing a little bit high here on gold. I want to see us come down and grab some lows before we can consider buying. Grab the lows, hold it, and then see if we can then squeeze. Nah, it's not gold. Nah, no way. No way, man. This is the NASDAQ chart. I don't know what you're talking about. Pushing higher. Look at this. Hourly, look at that. Hourly faking straight back out as well. Look at that. Big push up, huge push back down. If this re-breaks back up, what do you have up here? Could you come up and re-grab these highs one more time? Yeah, very possible. Kind of same thing that happened yesterday in London. Once you were holding some tops, you had this top, this high here, you pulled back and you came straight back for that. So if we can see soybeans here come up and break out, yeah, we could have a decent buy there, yeah. Why is the screen all chopped off? Yeah, it's because I'm not on my normal setup today, guys. You gotta bear with me. Where are we? Look at this, look. Oh, right there, right there. How do I do it, man? Let me see if I can fix it. There you go. Look at that. Pro BJ, absolutely. There you go, look, see? It's alright, all you have to do is ask. Let me see. There we go, look at that. Wasn't too difficult to ask that. Thought it was lean hogs. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Decent bounce here on gold. Let's see. We do all the beans, yeah. Soybeans, coffee beans, cacao beans, everything. Yeah, he's good, man. Just working on some other stuff. Not streaming anymore. He's taking a break. He's still trading. Just yeah, not streaming anymore. Focusing on some other stuff, man. We'll be doing the Asia streams tomorrow as well. Back at the office. I need to see Goldie have a little bit of a pullback before we can get in. 30s, you know, closed back above that 2750, which is fantastic. However, we need it to bottom wick beforehand. So the fact that this is opening a top wick, it makes me think we can pull back a little bit. Let's see if we can get the fresh Topstep up here. Where are we? How do I share this screen? There we go. You got Topstep up here as well. Yeah, gold has just been. Look at this. 70% people long here on gold. 30% people short. Gold has just been non-stop, absolutely non-stop. It's been incredible, absolutely incredible. It's probably one of the probably the best starts of the year I have seen in a long time, a very, very long time. Topstep FX. You mean Topstep X? Not Topstep FX. Do you mean the Topstep X platform, man? Cool. 25 ticks on gold. Nice. Good man. Good man. Beautiful. If you mean Topstep X, that's the Topstep X platform, man. To me, honestly though, this chart on gold looks like you're going to squeeze it a little bit lower. Not that I want to short it, but this on the 5 minute, it does look like it wants to creep down. You know, you did grab these lows here, but I'm very surprised you didn't re-grab this low. I have a little trend line coming up here as well, like 1, 2, 3 equal lows, and then pushed higher. I don't want to sell it though. Like, you did grab these lows, but even on the hourly, did you grab it? No, even on the hourly, you never really re-grabbed it. What about 4 hour? Yeah, 4 hour. I mean, so it's always good to look at all them time frames. Look at that. 4 hour did actually grab previous lows, hold support. Last time we did that on gold, grabbed the lows, ripped, grabbed the 4 hour lows, ripped, grabbed the 4 hour lows. Could we see this in for a big rip? Maybe. So we may not need to re-grab them lows. I think around here is a good area to see if we can buy it though. Good area here to buy it, a good area here to manage, and then you'll see if you get some runners and some breakouts. Show you guys the I'll do a proper video on it, but I'll show you the stats of the most recent Topstep that I copied and passed. I'm also waiting for gold to shape up here. Surprisingly, my win rate was only about 55%. Where are we? Let me get up and show you guys. Where is it? Here. Let me see if I can show you guys on Zoom as well. Let me see. So this was copied across 3 accounts, 1 funded, 2 combines. If we just go to all time here on gold, these are the stats to pass the account. So started it on the wait, when did I start it? The second. I was trying to work out why that month was so weird. It's how the US people do the months. The 2nd of December until the 21st of January, which was what, yesterday? Yeah. And this is only really using, you know, 1 contract. As you can see, it kind of started off a little bit shaky here in the start of December. And as you guys can see, a little bit of a dip down, and then just, yeah, nicely grew it with a 50% win rate. Average winning trade was only 239. Average losing trade was 170. It's just using 1 to 2 contracts here on gold. Pretty much just using 1. You can see, what was that? What was the best day was what, 760, I believe. Best day was about 760. No, sorry, best day 1,120, and that was obviously the biggest losing day. Is that right? Net P&L, yeah. And this is what you guys want to see when you're trading on Topstep. You don't want to just see it like, you know, you open your balance open and just go straight up and you pass it in like 2 days. Because if you pass it in 2 days, you know, there's a high chance you're going to lose it as quick. You want to do it slow and steady throughout the month, taking good trades, you know, using good risk management, 1 to 2 contract is more than enough. If you pass your combine in 2 days, there's a high chance you're probably going to lose it that quick as well. This is one I just copied across 2 different accounts as well. So $3,000 in what, about a month? Just slow gains, I guess, like, you know, what was that, 760 day, 507 minus 163, 597 minus 3, $300 day, $200 day, 100, 130, 150, and then 400. So slow and steady is what you guys want to be aiming for. You don't want to be smashing these combines in one day, like I say. Sorry, Zoom guys, I just realized you couldn't see it. Apologies. Like I say, if you know, pass the combine in 2 days, there's a very, very high chance you'll probably lose it just as quick. Now you pay. So now that you have the account funded, you pay the activation fee only once you pass the combine, and then that's it. You don't pay monthly for Topstep anymore. Pay the activation fee, and then that's it, done. No fees after that. So 149 plus 49, $198 to about $2,000 worth of capital. Other accounts? No, I have other accounts. I have about 3 Topstep accounts. I have an FTMO account, and I have personal as well. Like how you manage trades in profit, don't let them come to stop loss. Absolutely, man. Trade management is very, very key. Very, very key. One of my, like I say, part of my edge is actively managing trades. Oh, my back. The Topstep Live, I'll be on Topstep Live Friday morning. Friday morning. Yeah, you still have the loss. Yeah, your balance starts from 0 just so you can actually see how much you're up. But yeah, you still have the same max loss. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, absolutely. Actively working towards that. Yeah, good. That's what you want to see. You want to see the slow and steady gains throughout the month. Like I say, you guys don't just want to, you know, you never. When I see people pass their Topstep and they're like, you know, it's like this. I'm like, 2 days. I'm like, that's kind of scary. You smash it out in 2 days. There's like I say, a high chance you'll lose it just as quick. You know, you want your balance as a trader should always be like, you know, like this, slowly going up. You know, you're gonna have these pullbacks, and you have the good times, and you have, you know, bad times. Just like the markets. That's, you know, how a real trading balance should look. Slowly, consistently going up. You know, with the pullbacks in between, you have a good period. You might have a bit of a losing period, but as long as you're overall profitable, fantastic. That's how it should. That's how it should look. Been using micros 1 to 2, Microsoft build comment summer trades. It's good, man. Yep, slowly build it up. That's what it's all about. Do I use auto position risk? No, I just use fixed contract, man. I use 1 to 2 contracts max. Mainly just one contract. I've passed many combines just doing 1 contract. You don't need any more than that. Especially on gold as well. You know, on gold, 1 contract isn't actually that much. Obviously on NASDAQ, it's a completely different story. But on gold, you know, 1 contract, you know, take a trade from here to here. It's a $280 trade on a 15-minute time frame. Like, that's, you know, you can manage risk very, very well with that and keep your losses very small. You're not over leveraged at all. So 1 contract is very conservative as well. Been doing really well on gold for the last few weeks. Awesome. Good job, Laura. Let's start on a Monday, place a short, thinking Trump's speech, everyone would get greedy. How wrong? Do we think it will come back down? I don't really think that far ahead, to be honest. I kind of want to trade what we see, not what we think. Is there opportunity for healthy pullbacks? Yeah, definitely. I don't think there's a reason to say so just yet, though. I wouldn't really be considering any sort of pullbacks here on guard. That's why I really want to keep buying here. I just need a little bit of a pullback today so I can keep buying. 500 off passing at 50. Yeah, nice, Lossie. Good man. Hardest legs the last few hundred. Yeah, absolutely. It's the hardest part for sure. Count size do I recommend? 50 to 100, man, is more than enough. Or if you want to start off 50 and copy 2 so you don't have to worry about psychology. 50 to 100 is more than enough, man. You know, you can do the 150s once you get more confident. Very keen on your trading in Bali. It's downfall of is coming to Bali and not exploring Bali. We do lots of activities in Bali. It's not just trading 24/7. Most of the time, it's trading and a holiday as well. Look at this on gold. What a rip! I wish it could give us an entry there. Look at this. 30 kind of closed above and just opened and just pushed. Anyone who's trying to short here on gold is getting squeezed out. That's why I want to get these longs. Just joined. Welcome. How do you feel? Yeah, much better. Thank you. Still playing up, but much better than I did this morning. That's for sure. Topstep wants you to use your profits as your drawdown, so you're not really funded, but using your own gains to trade. I mean, to a degree, you're definitely funded. You got instant access to. I've just paid less than $200 US. Now I have access to over $2,000 US. So you definitely are funded. But yeah, they want you to build up a buffer and build your account for sure. But you're building up that buffer without your own money. So you're still funded. You're not putting in your own money to build up that buffer. So you're absolutely still using Topstep's funds. In from 27.51 to pull back. Yeah, you got a beautiful entry. 27.51. Yeah, beautiful. Where's that? Here. Yeah, nice. 30 ticks. Yeah, no pullback. Yeah, I don't think you'll get it from here now, to be honest. If we just close above here, this will just be my pullback level instead. I want to see how this hourly is going to react around here. This is a big, strong resistance here. I really want to see just a... Yeah, it doesn't have to be a huge pullback, just a little bit. The top wick on this 30-minute was probably like a couple of seconds long. It's 3 ticks. Hourly as well, look at this. Held the support. This is previous 4-hour lows right here. 4-hour came down, grabbed the previous lows, held this hourly support, and now squeezing. Copper looking on this hour. Oh, look at that. Copper still pushing lower. Look at that. Pushing lower. How did all the other currency futures react after the crazy moves? Pounding up. Ripping higher. What was that trend line we had? The trend line like this or something? Grabbed it. Boom. Big pushes. I don't believe let's have a quick look. Do we have any... I don't think we have any news this week. Is anything changed news-wise? Let me just... No, nothing. No news today here on gold, but to be honest, it clearly doesn't matter because gold has just been ripping. Well, you got Trump speaking tomorrow at 4 p.m. London time. That'll be very key to watch, guys. Trump speech at 4 p.m. London time. If anyone is trading that late. Do you have any news on Friday. He's got that news tomorrow. Friday. Yeah, you got PMI on Friday as well. What a week. What a week. 6 minutes here on gold. You close back above like this, bottom wick of the next hour, and you're probably going to continue buying here. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get that. Look at this 15 just squeezing. Holy shit. What the fuck just happened here? I just looked away for like 2 seconds. Holy shit. Look at that. This is why it's always so key to wait for these closures here. Look at this. Look at that resistance being held there. I literally looked away for like 2 seconds. Straight back down to that 2750. Oh, look at this. Could this have just been a liquidity grab to drop lower? Do we have any targets? Not really. That's very interesting. Right before that hourly close, right before that London Open. Yeah, is copper? No, copper's still squeezing. Well, that's why I'm like, I look at this hourly, I'm like, well, could you maybe re-grab these lows? I mean, if you close like this, I think it'd be too crazy to think that. You're going to probably play within this range, which is about 30 ticks, which is, it's all right. 2 hours till the 4 hours going to close. Safest bet would be, shorting at that close if it does fake out. But that's a pretty strong close there on gold. Held this resistance, grabbed the highs. You're getting a very, very strong push here. So, I mean, just technically, could we be squeezing down here? Yeah, possibly. Let's see, 3 minutes though. I have to wait till this close. Sorry guys, give me 5 minutes. I have my dad calling me. Give me 5 minutes. I need to wait for this close here on gold anyway. What a rip. Be careful guys, you're getting a lot of manipulation here. I'll be 2 minutes. Alright, we're back, guys. Apologies. Apologies. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do you not lay down? Possibly. Yeah, pullback would be. I think it'd be healthy, to be honest, man. Let's have a look. So this, let's have a look at this hourly. What's this? Hyatt hotels. I don't think that's quite what I want to look at. Hourly, yeah. This hourly, to me, you got 1, 2, 3 equal lows here now. This would be the most logical thing to come down and grab these lows. So could we look for shorts down into that? Yes, but I would like a little bit of more of a top wick. Ideally, you might have to drop down to 5 minutes. There's a decent amount of volume here. So this would be our liquidity level. Let's get rid of this support. Anyone, if we do start rejecting from here, even if this 5 minute close is lower, that's fine. What we'd like to see is we'd like to see price come down here, reject, people jump in longs, and then boom, then we can look for the shorts. Trading from your new office? No, not from the new. I'm from home today, man. I'm at home today. I couldn't make the office today. I have hurt my back this morning doing Muay Thai, so I couldn't drive, unfortunately. I've been stuck at home all day. But I thought, you know what? We still got to jump on these streams. Still got to jump on these streams. So yeah, I like this. I like this. I like these sells here on gold. I like these sells. Futures is already, yeah, futures is already grabbing the lows, but the currency does still have room to come lower. To be fair, that futures grab is actually pretty nice. About 23 ticks into the lows. Any rejection from here is great. Don't see these rejection guys and gets put off. These rejections are what we want to see. We want to see people trying to jump in these longs, and this is where we're going to get these shorts. How did that trading view just lag there and create that wick? Is there anywhere else we could we be coming back down to this major support here as well? Very possible. I would like to see it. There's a little bit of a... And the reason I want to see a little bit of pullback is just so I can judge a stop loss. That's all. You know, if I short from here right now, where am I going to manage? You know, stops would have to be a bit... Like, even here, a stop loss isn't really safe. There, a stop loss isn't really safe. So, if we can pull back, grab some highs, you know, have a little bit of a liquidity grab, then we can judge a stop loss, and then we can actually execute this. Yeah, currency chart is all of the analysis. Futures charts just for just press and buy and sell. So although these lows have been grabbed here on the futures, they will still get grabbed on the currency. Therefore, you know, you're very likely to see the futures still squeeze lower. So although these lows have been grabbed here in the futures, you would never see the currency just go up without grabbing these. Currency will always still grab the liquidity, meaning you could see the futures squeeze down a little bit more. The only tough thing is the futures is actually much lower than this, so judging a stop loss in the futures is going to be the only difficult thing, that's all. But yeah, if the currency hasn't grabbed it, there's a very high chance you'll still get grabbed. I've never seen it where, you know, the currency will grab, the futures will grab lows and the currency won't. The currency always grabs them. Trying to get back up a little bit more here, which is nice. You know, even just a grab of just some previous 5 minute highs and then break out, that's good. I'm not going to trade the fresh funded account here on Topstep today. I'm going to trade the other ones I've been trading. Where are we? I don't want to trade a funded account being this high here. Currency's coming back high here, which is nice. Futures is trying to come back up as well, so they're not identical in sync, but they're much more in sync than they have been. So let me fire up one of the combines I still have here. Squeezing back high here, this is nice, this is what I want to see. Any rejections, bringing in some people trying to jump in longs. So we can see these shorts, get some pretty volatile price action around here, guys. Now we've got a pretty decent place where if we re-break these lows and we re-flip bearish, now that we're grabbing the highs, 22 to 60, wow. Does this, would this one make sense? Well, there's that 30 that had no bottom wick. A lot of the times when you do see the no bottom wicks, it means the wicks can be created. We grab the highs, close bearish, grabbing the lows, finding support, but 21 minutes to this 30 can close, it can still flip. You are grabbing the 30-minute lows though. Let's have a look at the 5-minute. We could have a sell stop here soon. Sell stop around this area. Not yet though, not yet. I'll tell you guys if we do put any orders in, I will let you guys know. One instrument that I do want to watch this year, I keep actually forgetting to keep on the radar. I might put on a separate screen, is the DAX. It's almost, you know, with gold the volume's never guaranteed around that 7 to 9. With DAX it is. Like it always has volume at them times. You know, sometimes gold can have volume at like 11 AM London time. Whereas the DAX, for obvious reasons, actually has big volume at them open. So look at this again today. You know, probably wouldn't have bought it from down here after you grab these highs, but once this closes, it has been on a huge run, like a huge run. Look at this, massive. But again, it's one that you can't trade on Topstep yet, and it's one that would need a lot of testing. But I have been finding it interesting to watch a little bit. I don't know if any of you guys on Zoom have maybe traded it probably more than me, or you watched Tom trade it. But it's one I would like to watch. Hey mate, going through the market mastery. Awesome man, enjoy man, hope it helps. Give me some feedback once you do watch it, man. I'm struggling with taking profit from gold. What is a realistic pip should I approach? Pips don't come into taking profits. They actually have nothing to do with it. Take profit in gold. I actually posted it's probably one of the most valuable videos I posted. It's probably one of the ones that hasn't got the most views, which is always the way. But this video I posted yesterday on YouTube is extremely valuable. You guys on Zoom, you already know about this, but this is all about knowing when to take profit on gold. But yeah, it's not, you know, you never take profit on a trade because it's a certain tick amount. You take profit on gold because it's coming into a reversal area. So you know, if you were buying gold here, this is a logical place where you'd have to manage your risk because it's that resistance level. Whether you close full, you close some, you go to break even, that's up to you. Same as if, you know, if I do sell gold today, where am I going to be taking profit? At these lows, because it's a liquidity level. So if anyone hasn't already, be sure to absolutely check out that video. Very, very valuable. Look at this gold squeezing high. Look at this. 30-minute grabbing highs, closing bearish, grabbing the lows, potentially closing bullish. Getting some wild price action up here, guys. Don't be chasing trades in here. Things are getting pretty ugly, but we're sitting on our hands so far. Patience pays. How did copper close on the hourly? Bearish. There's not one video view I didn't watch. I even watched you on some old podcasts. Good man, that's what we like to hear. So much value in all of them, man. Little gems in every single one. That's what we like to hear. Good man. Pace, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Even the you guys on Zoom, so many access to so many old market calls. That, you know, it seems pretty stupid to watch an old market call, but like all of the market calls always have some sort of key lessons. You know, if ever you're bored and you want to you want to study, watch all the content, like go back and watch some old market calls. There's so much value in them all. I even have some old YouTube videos which are unlisted now, of like really old trade breakdowns, which maybe I'll share at some point. How do I see filter it by oldest? Breaking down a GJ trade. When did I post this? I can't even see. Some unlisted. Maybe guys, if you want some entertainment, you can go back and watch that. Whenever that's from. From July 2020. That's crazy. Your grab and highs closing bearish. Grab and lows potentially going to close bullish. Hourly still hasn't really grabbed anything. 4 hours still could be respecting. Look at this. This is why confirmation is key. You know, if you see this grab the highs and close bearish, you know, well, if you just get a bit too eager and jump straight into shorts, where you shorting, you're shorting gold right at support. And as soon as you grab these lows, even if you do take this 30 flip, that's again a management point. So if we do start breaking back higher, you know, longs are still on the cards. We're reacting here, whichever way we're trading above. 90% more. Come to Bali? Yeah, absolutely, man. Would love to have you on the trip. Greetings from Netherlands. Welcome, man. Actually, your video in Amsterdam was the first video I watched this half. Hey, nice, nice, nice. Good man. Was that the one I did this year? Well, last year? I think that was the first Amsterdam video I did. Awesome place as well. I am going to be getting back to Europe this year as well, twice actually. So I would love to do a Europe meetup with you guys if I can try and schedule it in. I'm coming back for two of my friends are actually getting married this year, not together, but they're both having 2 weddings this year. So I am coming back to Europe in August for about a month. So I would love to do some sort of a Europe meetup with you guys. Any thoughts on Nikkei? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I haven't looked at it in a while, but absolutely, let's have a look. Oh man, come 100%. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll absolutely try and get something in the works for sure. Won't be like a full-on retreat, but you know, yeah, just a meetup somewhere would be cool. Absolutely. Australia, man, Australia. So let's have a look. We are in a very, very large daily range. The weekly is bouncing off major support with major resistance above. So I would say longs would be the most logical for now. 4 hour, pretty overextended. Now, if this was gold, I would be saying this is shaping up for a beautiful evening style where I would like to short. Again, I've never really traded enough to know how it moves. If I was, you know, like I say, if this does move similar to gold, I would be looking for... What the hell? I would be looking for this 4 hour to kind of see if you can flip bearish and have a pullback. Again, I have never really traded it enough to know exactly how it moves, but to me, it's looking nice for a pullback. You've had a big run up here yesterday and continuation in Asia. The 4 hours grabbing highs, closing lower. So I'd say if you can break below here, you could be looking for a bit of a pullback. Again, take my analysis with a pinch of salt because I don't know exactly how it moves. But if I was analyzing the exact same way I would with gold, I'd be looking for a pretty decent pullback. You know, down to like here. Speaking of gold, let me just have a quick look. So if you were looking at something similar, man, that's what I'd be thinking. 15 minute here on gold, grab the highs, close bearish, grab the lows, close bullish. Forming some ranges. Thinking of adding NASDAQ. You traded it before, what are your thoughts? Depends on what times you want to trade, man. But, you know, if you want to trade gold and you want to trade NASDAQ, you know, they move extremely different. So you may confuse yourself. Unless you've mastered gold, I personally wouldn't focus on it too much. Again, you know, even if I traded New York session, I would still just trade gold because I still think gold just moves as more than enough. Like gold gives multiple opportunities every single day. But you know, it's just whichever you prefer. I personally prefer the way gold moves. I find it much more consistent. I think a lot of people get attracted to NASDAQ because of how fast paced it is, but that's exactly why I don't like it. So it's maybe a personality thing as well. The only time I'd be trading NASDAQ, I'd be like trying to jump in, you know, every single minute breakout because it would just be ripping all the time and I would just get chopped up all day long and not really be following a plan properly. I like the patience that's required on gold and the setups that it gives I find much more consistent. But to be honest, with NASDAQ trending, it has been having beautiful moves as well. Same as gold. They've both been having really nice moves. I just find gold a little bit more consistent. But, you know, build the data and see which works out to be more profitable. For me, that's gold. Typical monthly return on Topstep, 1 to 2% maybe. 2% probably is good with good risk management, not trying to hit the drawdown rules. So if you start at like 50, you know, get into 52, 51 and a half. That's just using one contract as well. Copper up to here. Ooh, copper, potential fake out. 4 hour again, still massive support on copper as well. Could be breaking back above. Yeah, and NASDAQ movement scares me as well, man. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. But, you know, I see people absolutely crush NASDAQ. So, it's not to say you can't trade, it's just about, yeah, whichever you prefer. I personally I'm not a fan. If you're going to trade, you know, if you've never traded NASDAQ before, I would start on the S&P. S&P is going to be much cleaner and it's going to give you more time to think. So if you want to trade NASDAQ, or you know trader, I would start on ES. It's much more manageable. Much more manageable. You know, like trading one contract on gold and then trading one contract on NAS is a completely different ball game as well. One contract on NAS, you know, you can trade the vomit and the fluctuations P&L wise are going to be huge. And it's going to be very hard for you to manage risk. Whereas on gold, it's much easier. Much easier. Stop trading? Yeah, pretty much. I try and focus on my personal always comes first, man. Personal comes first and then the funded accounts come second. This month, which I think I've already showed you guys, which I haven't really traded since. Personal this month's up 10.7%, which I kind of, to be honest, I opportunities on it this week because I haven't traded it this week because I've been focusing on that Topstep account. But even still, you know, I've traded my personal 1, 2, 3, 4 times this month, and I'm up 10.7%. So once my personal is up nice and I'm cool, then I can go focus on the other accounts. Like even this month, you know, I should have been trading on my FTMO. I would have been up massively on my FTMO, but I haven't even touched my FTMO this month. Or I've taken like one trade on it. It's very hard to juggle between so many, and it kind of works to my detriment at some point. Sometimes that's why personal is my priority, and then I trade the funded accounts based on that. Yeah, of course, man, no problem. Both your referral, yeah, nice man. Good luck with them. Trade Forex 9% GJ, yeah, nice. Extremely hard to trade. Pull up those accounts because of gold. Yeah, me too, man. I have before, and then Only because I'd be trying to trade the same size on like GJ as gold, and then you know you're gonna have to reduce the risk a lot. But GJ follows our principles very well as well. GJ is one I used to love trading. How's GJ been moving? GJ, I used to love trading GJ. That was probably one of my favorite currency pairs to trade. GJ and Euro Yen as well. Euro Yen was a lovely one. I used to love trading that. Really nice moves. Euro Yen, GJ. One I used to swing trade a lot back in the days, which I haven't traded in a long time, was Euro NZD or Pound New Zealand Dollar. This used to have some incredible moves. What was this? Huge moves. Look at that. 600 pips. I used to love the NZD pairs, other than AUD NZD. I hate that pair. But my pound New Zealand or pound Aussie, Euro Aussie, they used to be my favorites. My worst currency pairs, I traded these for well too long as well, was anything related to the Canadian dollar. I used to take the worst trades on these. But yeah, the yen ones can be very nice, especially in from a day trading perspective as well. What are you up to, Goldie? What are you up to? Yeah, ETNs is like watching grass grow. I think it's slower than that, to be honest. it's insane. The thing is, like, I used to trade it, and it actually used to give good setups, but it would just take ages and ages. Like this whole range is 40 pips, and it can just play in there like the whole month. It moved like 40 pips. It's absolutely crazy. It's got to be one of the slowest moving ones for sure. Does look like a massive head and shoulders though. Look at that. It looks like an absolutely potentially huge head and shoulders. Also looks insanely ugly though. Actually looks decent. I don't swing trade these anymore, but that to me it looks pretty decent for a sell. What time is it? 25. Gonna get us 30 close in 5 minutes here. Not really giving us too much just yet. What time is it? 8:25. No real pre-London moves either today. I wouldn't have sold that, so. Futures broker, I use NinjaTrader. The person I wanted to show you guys was my Blueberry Markets account. It's trading a higher time frame. Oh man, I wish I had a swanner to release my back. Patience this morning on gold, guys. Patience. Patience. But yeah, if anyone hasn't checked out that YouTube video that I posted, be sure to watch that after this. It's very, very valuable. It's too valuable to be shared on YouTube, actually. Let's see, how's this 30 looking? If we can squeeze up more and actually break these bodies, we could have more of a breakout, and then we could potentially buy the next one. Hourly may come and fill in this hourly wick. 4 hour flip is much higher, I believe. Yeah, much higher. The thing is, with gold as just a overall outlook, at these massive levels of resistance, you're either just going to absolutely just explode through these all-time highs, or you're going to have big pullbacks. So today's really going to be key for this week. If today does close above 2750, we could just absolutely just have a really big rip. A really big rip. Anyone who was, trying to swing trade gold, majority of people would have been waiting for price to break these highs. So now that we have broken these highs, they'll be looking for pullbacks and continuations. So you're either just gonna actually have some nice pullbacks, or you're just gonna rip it. And you know, we don't really know. PT chair with a lumbar spot. I think this one I have at my office. Yeah, that's the one I have at my office. But now I hurt my back doing Muay Thai this morning. It's not the way I'm sitting now. It's just yeah, I hurt it very badly this morning, but it's getting better. $15 not really showing too much here. Is copper faking out? Yeah, copper's faking out. Do you have any targets on copper? Potential little left shoulder, head, fake out. Right shoulder region to pull back. You're also at 4-hour support, grabbing previous 4-hour lows. Potential hourly fake out. Big resistance though. I don't like these wicks. Copper looks nice for a squeeze, but look at all of these wicks. Would I want to be stuck in longs in here? Not really. I saw you guys posting about copper today in Discord, which is good. If people want, we'll absolutely still keep copper on the radar. It's good to see you guys posting about copper today. Oh, this 30-minute could be strong here, actually. Yeah, this is looking strong. 20 seconds, let's see. 20 seconds. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a pillow. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Alan does. I'm catching up, you know. Hey, Mikey, what's going on, man? Poor Sammy's like, why have we not gone out today? Had a training session on my patients this morning. Nice. Played golf with my 10-year-old son. Nice, man. Nice. Hopefully that'll help in the markets. Yeah, even Al is an expert on that. Gold and trading and golf do have a lot of similarities, that's for sure. Catching up, yeah, catching up, man. Close back bullish here. This looks nice. You've closed above these previous bodies, which is a good sign that we could continue pushing up. What do we have from here to here? 25 ticks, that's not bad. I'm going to look for a buy stop here soon, guys, which is a buy on the flip of the 30. Especially if we can grab some lows, then we can get a decent stop. And we're trying to see if we can fill in this hourly wick and potentially squeeze higher. Want to throw the clubs and the laptop out the window at times. Yeah, they're that alike. I don't know if it's a good thing. Trading and golf for that similar. That yeah, either you'll have a great day trading, a great day playing golf, or you'll have an absolutely terrible day trading and an absolutely terrible day playing golf, and you'll be stressed to the max. I don't have any orders in just yet. Having a stop here in this 15 is a little bit risky. If you flip this 5, I think stops would probably have to be down here, which I don't really like. I would have loved to see us just grab these lows, and then I could justify that as a liquidity grab. So if you do want to take the 5 flip, you know, you can look at it from a buy stop hit. Wait, how does this even look on the futures? Does it even look alike? No. Wait, what? Let me have a look. Future 15, currency 15, futures 15. 15 looks similar. 15 looks similar. 5 minute doesn't though. I'm not in this one personally, guys. Yeah, I just drawn up. I didn't really like the stops. I don't like the stops. I don't like the big resistance. Futures is back at the big level. There is a high chance, you know, you're going to come in and grab them bigger wicks. I'm just not a massive fan of the price action. You know, 1 minute you're ripping up, the next minute you're ripping down, then you come back up. Like you're ripping up, down, up. Like that would be more logical. And then that kind of makes it not worth it. Think I'll be waiting for tomorrow. Yeah, probably a smart shout, to be honest, man. Probably a smart idea. You've already had such a big move in Asia, and then you had this big rip down in London that's kind of thrown it off a little bit. Like I wouldn't be too surprised to see some. What I would love to see is I'd love to see London range build up some liquidity, and then pre-New York or around like 11 to 12 London time give some better moves. Could we be seeing like a pullback? Written a book on my trading style? Never a book, man. I mean, I have a free ebook, but nothing about the trading style. There's a free ebook there. So if you were in this 5 minute flip, just closed above, managing would make sense because it wasn't the biggest amount of volume. That's the DAX moving today in London. Wow, look at that. Re-rip the lows, flip bullish. Damn, look at that. What a push. What a push. And then you go straight back down. Bit of a tough range here on gold, guys. Bit of a tough range. I think, you know, it kind of does make sense. You know, look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is going to be very key here, depending on how it's 4 hour close. But it's an hour and 24 minutes away, so it's still quite a while away. Like if it closes back below 2750, cool, then you could be looking for pullbacks for the rest of the days, at least down into these areas. If it holds above, then you know, then you could squeeze higher. If anyone else is watching anything else, it doesn't have to just be gold. If you guys are looking at any currency pairs or you want me to break down anything else, feel free to send it over. We've got time here on gold. And be patient, guys. Like same as yesterday on gold. There was no real trades in London yesterday because Asia had such a big move. You wait for liquidity, you wait for it to be grabbed, and then break out, and then boom, then you get great trades. So you stay patient during all of this for a good couple of hours. You sit on your hands. And then amazing, once you get these pullbacks, you grab some lows, you break out, then you get the easy continuations. You let the markets come to you. So if you would, you know, got a little bit impatient here, tried to jump in long, then shorts, and you just got chopped up, you would have missed this very nice opportunity once it became available, and it will become available as well. Soybean, absolutely. NASDAQ on the 1 minute. All right, let's do it. Yeah. Check out platinum, yeah, absolutely. Has the soybeans been non-stop ripping? Let's see. Ripping down. %, look at that. Missing out, yeah. Platinum. Kind of still stuck in this range. How did you close last week? Holding support. Platinum's honestly, I look at this and I'm like, I find it so hard to tell what the hell's going on here. It always just looks so choppy to me. I don't know why. You kind of can see you're almost trying to form like a inverse head and shoulders, but you kind of got the same to the highs as well. You know, you came down, you grabbed the lows, you pushed up. You then grab the highs, you push down. Now we can have like a crude as well, band. Yep. Daily was a massive rejection yesterday on platinum, so I would say you're probably going to squeeze it a little bit higher. If I had to give a bias, I find it very difficult to analyze platinum, but if I had to give a bias, I'd be looking for some levels to hold to continue squeezing higher. With the way that yesterday left this massive, Friday closed aggressively bullish, Tuesday held this support and had a really nice push up. So I'd say I would want to follow the last 2 days, which would be longs. So yeah, I'd be watching for either pullbacks into here or re-break back above here, and you could have some longs on platinum. Has oil started to pull back? Yeah, I know oil's been on some huge breakouts as well. Let me just have a quick look at gold. Where's that gold? Slowly getting there. Let's have a look. Ooh, back down at some nice support. Ooh, this is it's quite nice actually. Oil's back down at some support after breaking out. Back down at $75 with liquidity above. Thing is with oil though, it can like have liquidity grabs like 3 months. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, pleasure. Probably not the most in-depth analysis, but yeah, I have never really traded platinum, so I'm not entirely sure how it moves, but yeah, that's just what I would be looking at. Continuation buys. Oil grabbing previous day lows. Wait, what? Oh, I'm on the weekly. So grabbing previous week lows. Re-grab daily lows one more time. $75 is a strong support level. Strong support level. And it's slowly creeping its way down. Look at this. Look at the way we're creeping down here in oil. I think oil is looking for a decent breakout back to the highs, back into $80. Oil could be given some decent buy opportunities as a higher time frame outlook. Intraday, I've never intraday traded oil, but for swing trading, I've swung traded. Is that a word? Is that a word? I have swing traded oil many times, and to me, this looks good that we could be getting a breakout, squeeze on some of this trend line, very similar to gold. 75 is going to be a very key level to watch here in oil before then pushing back into the 80s. DXY breaking a 30-minute trend line. Let's have a look. Some big pullbacks. Look at this. Big sell-off here in the US dollar. That's why you're seeing gold squeeze higher. That's me done. Scalp Nas, nice. What did you get? Did you get your trade? Nice push. Back to the drive to Gloucester. Good man. Lovely push. I had a trade in the 1 minute. Creeping up there on gold, not really doing too much. Trying to feel nice. Good man. In and out, good man. That's what we like. Take the profit and run. Sorry guys, that don't happen there. I need to get back to the office tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with this home Wi-Fi. No idea when we pay what I pay. Let me just bring you guys back over here. Is that what it is? Is the Trump one still been pumping? Slow down a bit. I was watching some. So I was going to try and say I was watching some stocks today. I missed out on a very nice Amazon play here. I saw this and I was like, damn, that would have been a lovely trade. 6%. Another one that's coming in some big areas. Big third touch of trend line. India still trying to squeeze, another one a minute as well. SMH trying to see if we can fill this gap here. Uber still pushing, Uber hovering a little bit. What's Goldie up to here, guys? What are we doing? We filling that 30 wick? Nah, look at that. Stalling. Trying to squeeze there. It's like, do you want to wait, what, 40 minutes to try and squeeze out like 20 ticks? Not really. If I'm trying to take 20 ticks on gold, I want to see it happen fast. But you can kind of see we're just chopping around here. Look at these 5-minute candles. Very little volume here today, guys. But that's, you know, just within these 2 hours that we jump on. There'll still be plenty of time, plenty of opportunities today on gold. You just got to be patient for it. Same as yesterday. Just need to be patient for it. If I do want the buys back up into these highs, it's probably going to be closer to like 9 to 10. If this hourly doesn't grab the highs, next hourly gives a top wick and then pulls back, then you have 1, 2, 3 equal highs, and then you could be boom. Oh, sorry guys. For some reason, when the Zoom cut out, it muted. Sorry guys. I was just saying here, if you know we don't grab these hourly highs right now, the next hour top wicks and then pulls back, then you have 1, 2, 3 hourly highs, and you're probably looking towards more like 10 to 11 a.m. to see this push. I was just saying there's not a lot of volume here on the 5-minute. You just kind of, you know, you're creeping up here. I was just saying, if you're gonna get, you know, 20 ticks today on gold, I don't want to wait half an hour to an hour to squeeze out 20 ticks. So I'm just going for 20 ticks. I want to be in and out with the volume. We don't really have any volume right now. So although I do believe there's a high chance you're going to grab these highs, if I'm going to buy into that, it's going to be back down below here and then, you know, something like that. I identify volume just by looking at the size of the candles. Like 6 ticks worth of volume in this previous 5-minute candle. You can kind of see you're rejecting the lows, rejecting the highs, not really moving too much. Like I see this, I'm like, cool, this is good volume. This is good volume. This is good volume. This is not good volume. There's many ways that you can do it, but yeah, I just kind of I do it based off like closures. You're not really seeing too much. Yeah, this was nice. You know, you grab the lows, you close back bullish. To spike out these highs makes sense, but you know, doing something like that is not worth it. So if we do want to, our most ideal situation here, guys, is we don't grab these highs right now. We pull back and we buy below here. Then we could get a better risk to reward that would actually make it worth it. Buying it from here is not worth it. But if we can buy below some previous 15 lows, which is also that 2750, 40 ticks, great. Here to here, 10, not worth it. Yeah, by price movement, pretty much, man. Yeah, by price movement, direction. Like, this is really nice volume here, so you know, be trying to catch this move down. Well, like this, we had some really nice volume down here. So we're trying to catch the continuation, and then you end up pulling back, then you kind of chopped around. And if whenever the volume does go low like this, it makes me think, cool, we need to grab liquidity. Well, where would that be? Below previous lows. We'll hang on for this hourly close, just so I can give you guys some analysis for the rest of the day. But nothing's really shaping up here, so give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to run to the bathroom and we'll stay on for this hourly close. 2 seconds. What are we up to, Goldie? What are we up to? Not much. If anyone was in this 5-minute flip, I assume you guys probably got out of break even. If not, I would definitely be at break even by now. If we were gonna have the push, I would have wanted to see it happen already. Remember, guys, we're doing the Asian stream tomorrow. We'll do the Asia stream tomorrow. You guys on Zoom will do the London market calls instead. So if anyone wants to tune into them tomorrow, we will we'll jump on. You guys go over to channel live section. We've got it scheduled in here tomorrow. Not really too much to say today, guys, unfortunately, but that's just part of trading. You're not going to have amazing volume every single London session. I'll see the morning for Asia. Yeah, nice one, man. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, man. This hourly does still look good, though. Look at this hourly. Equal highs, equal lows. If you guys want to trade for the rest of the day, but I'll make on the next hour and continue buying. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah, New York to break all-time highs. Yeah, it'd be crazy. It would be huge. How far away is it? It's still 360 ticks away. I mean, with yesterday's close, like it wouldn't be that crazy, would it? It is. The thing is, though, you know, this weekly has never actually closed above 2750. So the weekly is at huge all-time high resistance, but by the looks of this candle, it looks like we could just absolutely smash through it. I agree. Potential morning star shaping up here. 15 ticks, not bad. Are you grabbing it, gold? Where was that flip? How many did it would hit 90 day? It definitely would be out of break even. The currency pushing, futures pushing is nice. Now, futures still got some room to squeeze higher. Futures, that's been a bit all over the place. Grab the highs, grab the lows, up, down, up. If we do just rip the highs here, I will keep you guys on Zoom posting in Discord. That's the only real liquidity level I see right now is here. Which I think you're about to grab it. Massive push down, massive rejection, straight back up. 4 hour all of a sudden now looking like it may actually flip. But what a run on gold. What a run. $500 ticks since yesterday is insane. Did copper continue faking out? Kind of. 30 minutes started to reject. I think if you want some trades on copper, like I say, hourly breakout back above here, then you can consider continuing to buy copper. When's that 4 hour close? 2 hours. You may have to wait for that next 4 hour bottom wick. Still struggling. Look at this. Go on, Gordy. Grab the highs. You know you want to. 10 ticks. Three minutes to this hour, guys, and I'll kind of break it down for the rest of the day. Maybe a very, very, very patient day today, or same as yesterday, potentially closer to New York. It's the times like this where the markets are going a little bit quiet that people start revenge trading, forcing trades, giving back all the profits from this week so far, and getting frustrated and burnt out. And these are the times where the real traders will stand out. The real traders who can accept that we've had some big moves this week. There may not be anything right now, but that next opportunity is absolutely always right around the corner, guys. Right around the corner. Come on, Goldie, grab the highs already. I'm waiting for you to grab the highs. Can I explain again what would you assume to happen if the next higher closes recent will be broken? I mean, if the Audi closes like this, I was hoping this Audi would reject a little bit and then you can buy gold up into here. They're very overextended here now, though. But yeah, next Audi, any bottom wick, you're gonna grab these highs. I just don't see how you would be able to catch it this bullish without a good risk to reward. But we're gonna see. You're gonna close in about 50 seconds. You bottom wick, you got gold buys and up into that level. That's an easy liquidity level and an easy trade. But can you get a good risk to reward? That's what it's all about. It's not a matter of if we will grab these highs, there's a very high chance you'll grab these highs, but it's like, well, where are we going to be able to buy it with a good risk to reward? Maybe below previous 15 lows, you may be able to, you could get a good risk reward. If you can come down, hold these lows and then break out, great. That's the kind of only real way that I would consider buying gold into this liquidity. It's a bit of a patience day hit though. Don't trade forex pairs. No, just trade gold now, man. I used to trade currency pairs, but now I just trade gold. Just Goldie. There you go. Top wick and straight into the highs there on gold. So you've just come up. You've just wicked out them hourly highs, which was the liquidity, which is kind of what I was expecting. Now up here, kind of anything can happen. This is where now that this upside liquidity is being grabbed, I don't really have any ideas of what can happen up here. Could you now pull back and continue buying into this 4-hour flip? Yeah, maybe. A bit of a weird day here on gold. You had this massive push up at 5 a.m. Massive rip back down at 6 a.m. Big rejection here at 7 a.m. And now you're coming up to fill in this wick. So for me on gold today, guys, I know I'm very unlikely to get any trades here in London. It's just looking extremely choppy, extremely range bound. I'm not really looking to force any trades here on gold today, guys. Very patient with that. I did actually think we were going to get some sells today. You've now pulled back up, coming to grab some highs. So I think being patient and waiting to closer to New York, see if we can build up some more price action, and then maybe get a clearer direction around then. So I'll let you guys go for London. Leave price for the next like 2 to 3 hours. It's very unlikely you're going to see anything. And then you guys on Zoom will jump on the pre-New York market call closer to the New York session. And remember, we'll be doing the Asian live stream tomorrow as well. So you guys on Zoom, I'll talk to you guys throughout the rest of the day. Trade safe here. There's not a lot really happening here on gold. Patience will pay, same as yesterday. And then we'll see what the rest of the day brings. So trade safe, guys. I'll update you guys in Discord later on. Cheers, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. YouTube, I will see you tomorrow for the Asian live stream. Trade safe today here on gold. Not much is happening. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when we'll absolutely do it all over again. Fresh P&L, ready to go. I'll see you guys then. Peace.